In the wake of the Uvalde shooting, one of the proposals on the table are so-called red flag laws.
They would allow courts to temporarily take firearms away from someone determined to be a risk to themselves or others. It's a move opposed by some Republicans. As CBS 8's Richard Allen finds, in San Diego, red flag laws are a popular tool in efforts to prevent gun violence.
Well, that's right. Under the red flag law, a family member, co-worker, educator, or employer can work with the legal system to request a gun violence restraining order. And in 2020, more than 37% of those orders throughout the state were issued right here in San Diego County.
Ultimately, it's crisis intervention, and that's what we're there to do, is keep people safe, keep them alive.
San Diego City Attorney Mara Elliott has been a national leader on red flag laws, launching San Diego's Gun Violence Response Unit in 2017, which works with police to make a compelling case to a judge who ultimately decides whether to issue a gun violence restraining order, which lasts for at least 1 year. Elliott says her office is not focused on responsible gun owners.
So I'm concerned about the ones who are not responsible, the ones who are threatening to harm themselves or to harm somebody else.
In 2020, 1,285 gun violence restraining orders were issued statewide, 483 of them here in San Diego.
When you have a ready access to a gun, it's very, very, very easy to do something lethal very fast. And if you pull that away, it's much harder for them to take an action that everybody's going to regret afterwards.
Ron Marcus is president of San Diegans for Gun Violence Prevention. He says red flag laws are one part of a comprehensive gun control package, including background checks and restricting firearm sales to those under 21 on the federal level.
This is the time to talk about it. This is a political issue, and we need to have our politicians do something about it.
Returning from his visit to Uvalde, Texas this weekend, President Biden sounded hopeful that bipartisan negotiations could be successful.
I think things have gotten so bad that everybody's getting more rational about it. At least that's my hope and prayer.
I think there's a lot of problems with red flag laws, especially at a national level.
Republican Congressman Dan Crenshaw from Texas, though, is already voicing his opposition to gun violence restraining orders.
What you're essentially trying to do with the red flag law is enforce the law before the law has been broken.
Here in San Diego, though, red flag laws are working, according to City Attorney Mara Elliott.
We'll never know how many lives we saved, of course. You never know. But I have to believe with the hundreds that we've achieved that we have saved some lives, and that's good enough for me.
And as those bipartisan talks in Washington continue, the House of Representatives is expected to vote on a red flag bill sometime next week.